Welcome back to Elite Planify. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. Let's get started. Before we begin, this template includes a detailed instructions page to guide you through every feature. You'll also find a link to our website for more productivity templates, along with our support email if you need any assistance. Once you finish setting up the tracker, switch to the Debt Payoff tab to view your personalized repayment plan based on the strategy you've selected. This is how the template will look when you first duplicate it. It will be completely empty, and you can start populating your own values. We'll begin with the name. Important note, you don't need to type your name in the cell that already says name. Instead, type it in the cell that says enter your name. Once you do, your name will automatically appear at the top of the dashboard. When you see the heads up pop-up message, just click OK to continue. Next, you can update the currency by editing it. When you do, a heads-up pop-up will appear letting you know the cell is protected. That's okay. You can still edit it by clicking OK. Now let's move on to the start date. Here, you'll enter the month and year when you want to begin calculating your debt snowball. This date is important because it generates your repayment timeline and payoff projections. If you select the current month or a future month that hasn't come yet, you'll see a warning message pop up, just like the one shown here. The tracker offers 3 debt payoff strategies. Snowball strategy pays off the smallest balance first, helping you achieve quick wins and stay motivated. Avalanche strategy pays off the highest interest rate first, helping you save the most money on interest over time. Custom strategy lets you choose the order in which you want to pay off your debts based on your own preferences. Once you select a strategy, the tracker automatically calculates your monthly payment, estimated payoff date, total interest owed, and generates a complete repayment schedule based on your selected method. For now, we'll use the snowball strategy. Next we have is monthly extra payment, which is an additional amount you choose to pay toward your debts each month on top of the minimum payments required by your lenders. This extra money is what gives the snowball method its power. Once your smallest debt is paid off, that extra amount gets rolled into the next debt, helping you pay everything down faster. Here, you can enter the amount you'd like to add as your monthly extra payment. As we scroll down, you will find space where you can jot down any important notes or reminders. To utilize it effectively, you might record things like payment due dates, lender contact details, or any changes to your repayment plan. Now comes the debt table, where you'll enter the details of each debt. Start with the debt name, which is simply a label to identify the account. For example, credit card 1 or car loan. Next is the initial balance, which is the total amount you currently owe on that debt. Then enter the interest rate, which is the annual percentage rate your lender charges. Finally, fill in the minimum payment, which is the lowest monthly payment required for that debt. The graph above the debt table updates automatically based on the amounts you enter. It organizes your debts from the smallest balance to the largest, regardless of the interest rate. So you can clearly see the order in which they'll be tackled using the snowball method. After entering your debt details, scroll up to the top of the sheet. Here, you'll see a series of summary cards. These cards are automatically generated by the formulas, and they give you a snapshot of your overall debt payoff progress. They also show the order in which each debt will be paid off. The debt with the smallest balance will appear first, and the rest will follow in sequence. The very first card is your overview card showing the current balance. That means how much you still owe. The monthly extra payment is the additional amount you're putting toward your snowball as discussed before. The minimum payment is what the lender requires each month. The total monthly payment combines your minimum plus your extra contribution. The total interest owed shows how much interest you'll pay overall. Next cards aligned horizontally with debt-free date, which tells you when this debt will be completely paid off. The charts for each debt give you a quick visual overview of your progress. They clearly show which debts have already been paid off, and by hovering over the chart, you can see both the total amount paid and the remaining balance still to pay. Now comes the main part of the tracker, the repayment schedule. This section shows you exactly how much to pay each month and which debt to focus on. The very first table, under the overview card, gives you a month-by-month snapshot of your total debt balance. Here, the first columns is the month which starts. Based on the start month you've chosen, the table values will automatically update to show the exact amount to be paid in each period. Months that have already passed will appear with a strike through, making it easy to see your progress at a glance. Remember, these tables are completely automated. There's no need to edit them manually. In fact, making changes here could break the formulas, so simply let the tracker do the work for you. Next column is the balance, that is the total amount to pay or paid for that particular month. Last is the adjustment column shown as plus or minus. In case you have paid more, then add it there, and if paid less, then add negative amount to balance it. As you switch between the different strategies, the tracker automatically updates to show which debt will be paid off first, the order in which your debts will be cleared, and the estimated payoff date for each debt. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe to Elite Planify, and hit the notification bell. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.